Welcome back, fellow gamers. In the last episode, we built a froglight farm. I set up a shop. This is what it kind of looks like, right? This is the shop I set up. It's only been up like a couple of days, so I want to see what we're doing so far. And I'm doing 1 diamond for 32. First, let's see the slime shop, right? Ooh, nice. Honestly, I didn't expect this shop to make any kind of money because I think we got competition ready. And they're selling 1 block cheaper than me, right? Just change the price. The shop over here is selling them for 1 diamond for 17. So I think for the shop, we are fully stocked now. Slime is now cheaper than ever. 1 diamond for 32 slime blocks, which is, amazing. Now for the frog lights, we have that barrel was already empty. I should really restock this shop too. Ooh, 2 diamonds so far. 10 so far. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, so we have 21 diamonds from this, which is nice. And now I have 3 shulker boxes of the 3 frog lights. So let's restock. All right, so the shops are fully restocked now. And so frog lights are back in the market. Everyone, whatever you need, frog lights are back. Slimes are cheaper than ever. My plan for today is honey. We need honey. I need honey blocks. I want to do some farms. And so we're going to go ahead and build a super big honey farm here. But I only have 4. And each one has some bees. So we need more. All right, so I'm thinking we put the little bee farm over here for now. And I also want to put something down so we could temporarily get more honeycomb. So we're going to keep our bees in this little glass case for now, because, want to make sure they're nice and glassy. This is too small. Let's make this a little bigger. I'm going to drive myself nuts being in there. All right, so this is better. A nice bigger room to work in. And then I put a wall there and I put this in. The bees shouldn't pop out. Yep, that was right. Right. And let's also do this. And that's all of them. The next thing I need now is to go get myself some flowers. Yeah, some flowers. I just need flowers now. Let me go find some 2 tall flowers because I'm not going to like pull me on the ground for flowers. All right, target acquired. There we go. 2 flowers and flowers are ours. All right, so we are back at base and I didn't find the sunflower. I flew around for a while and didn't find it. So we're going to just go with this. So in here, I think we grab a grass, put it here. This is going to be our flower. And just grab these. Let's see how much we get with us, 3 stacks of bone meal. And I'll be back. 3 stacks of bone meal and we got 3 stacks of flowers. I did not know that's how that worked. That's a 1 for 1. Okay then, I grabbed 1 more beehive while I was out, but now let the breeding start, right? This is where we're just gonna chill for a bit and let these bees do their bee stuff, hopefully. All right, so a day later and a live stream later, we are almost done. As you can see, the farm is half finished, right? And so we have the first half finished. There's still a few things in there that I don't like that should have activated, but it didn't, but whatever. So we're just gonna let that run, right? So we have this over here that's almost done. The only one left to do is over here. And this is going to be for the honey bottles to get me honey blocks. And so this farm, when I left, there was like maybe 2 stacks item here. I think Wire is on doing some work up there. And bam. Yeah, this farm is going to be sweet. And you can make this actually a lot bigger. So the farm itself is the El Mango design, a common storage system, and frog lights everywhere. So what I want to do, I think I have, these are all 3 bees, I think, right? I need 16, and this is 12. So I need 4 more. So that's the 3rd one, and we need 1 more to make 4. And so that is our 16 bees. I think I got 17 actually. I got 1 extra. But extra is good. So now what I have to do is I need flowers. All right, so let's head up here. And I'm pretty sure I already built everything for this. I think the farm is pretty much built. All right, so here it is, right? So we have it all set up already in. So these are done. It's just waiting for bees to come in here. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and hold all these land and place the flowers. Now we can place the bees, right? And this should work. So now what I could do is come here, put that, it's nighttime, so bees shouldn't come out. And there we go. So technically the bee farm is done. I haven't set up the sorting system yet. See, sorting system is not set up yet. The next thing I want to do is go get glass because we need tons of glass. I would love a trident too. I haven't seen a trident guy in a long time. Actually, I'm gonna go to the shopping district and see if anyone is selling glass. Cause I think that may be easy to just buy it. I'm here in a little sand desert. There's mace over there. No one's living here as far as I know. I hope not. But Yeah, I've been destroying this desert with sand. So let me go grab some sand because we need bottles. I got shuffle box, and I'll be back when that's done. All right, so I think we're pretty much done with that. I have one shuffle box, two, three, some extra, and some in there. So that's 4 shuffle boxes of sand. So we should be able to make enough glass bottles to fund that system. We'll see. So let me get back home and, well, to the farm district, start smelting these up. All right, so we are back at base, and I just realized this is all we have for a furnace system. 4 little furnaces just doing stuff, and we're better than that, right? We're not going to be doing this. We are not using 4 furnace to do 2.5 shuckle box of sand. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put these sand in here. Then we're going to grab some of this. That's 2 stack and a half. So what we're going to craft now is, ooh, 3 stacks is better than 2, right? We're gonna go ahead and put a super smelter maybe over here. So I think we're gonna put a super smelter. And what I need for a super smelter, I'm gonna make 1 more of these, and this is gonna be for the supplies for this. So I need dirt. I need a way to fuel it, so I'm thinking this is gonna work. Yeah, we need more dirt than this. And so now I'm gonna grab some of these. I want like maybe 3 stacks. I think 3 stacks of grass should be more than enough to build a decent sized bamboo farm. All right, so that's more than enough dirt. The next thing I need now is gold, and I'm not sure where's a good place to get gold, as I don't think anybody's actually selling gold. All right, so this is what I have so far, right? I think that's all we need to build this. I just gotta make hoppers, which means I should get some wood. And we're gonna build a massive like furnace system because this 2 furnace system thing is not working for me. I need something bigger. Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot of hopper. I need at least 2 stack of hop, 3 stack. No, I need more than that actually. Yeah, we're gonna. So let me go ahead and make some chests, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm thinking we do. So this is what a stack of furnaces look like. 1 stack of furnace, 32 on each side. This is what it looks like, and boy, the amount of hopper this uses is ridiculous. I'm gonna use water stream to push items around because I think this is a lot of hoppers. But yeah, so I still gotta add 32 more somewhere on this side, and then when I next set on that side, this is gonna be massive for no reason. I think I want to raise this up a little bit more. Let me get to work on this and I'll be back. All right, so the bee farm is pretty much done. I put a ton of bottle in there, which is the hard part. Just trying to get all these bottles in there to set up to get to run. But let's go up here and take a look and see. So all the bees are in. This one is gonna need more items, but since we're here, so this one is doing its stuff, right? What I'm thinking I could do, I need to put a chest here, but for now we could just do this. And if I look down at this one, I should just be able to do this, and then there we go. I'm gonna want to block my inventory up because Hopper can only pick up so much items so fast. So if I do this, I should be able to throw all these out here, and these will end up going down. As you can see, they're getting full up. And we can just drop a bunch more in here. This should be more than enough. All right, let me go ahead, fold this up, and I'll be back. All right, so the shears are all filled up now. We're pretty good. So we have all these have shears, and I think I have extra all the way to about here. Here. So that is shears. That's done. So these guys are just gonna work on their own. This farm is pretty good. The next one is honey, right? I have bottles here. I was hoping I'll have a lot more extra. Wow, I don't have any extra. I need more bottles, more sand. It got all the way to here. I need a lot more sand, but all these are filled. The bees hives are in, and the farm is already starting to produce a little stuff. So from the time that we last saw this, I had let the honeycomb run, and it's producing a lot. So only thing I have to do now is actually a stack of this and some of that. So I don't really need too many honeycombs. I think they're building blocks, but that's about it. So what I'm thinking about doing is going 1, 2, put that there. Honey, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we do 3 honeycombs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 honey. So the next thing I want to do is get rid of these guys I have. So we can actually see what the farm is actually doing let it run for a bit while I go and do some other work. So I'm thinking about doing is this, right? Lighting that there, because we have fire takeoff, and just dropping all these in. Because let's be honest, I don't need these right now, and I'm much more interested in seeing how well the farm do than I am in seeing how this works. Okay, but that should be good. The farm, it's empty now. Shouldn't be anything, any of these guys. We could just let this one run. Oh, that's the one I just did. So I'm gonna let this run for a bit, and we're gonna see how well it does. It should do pretty well. So this is kind of what this looks like right now. Let's take a quick look. So this is what we're looking at, right? And somehow it works. It's each one has 2 modules. So there's 2 modules for bees. I mean for honeycomb, and there's 2 for honey bottles. Mainly I want the honey bottles for like redstone stuff. But this is the setup. It's, you know, like this, set up like that. But this is all good, and I think I'm happy with this. All right, progress so far. This is massive. I didn't realize it was gonna be this big. Maybe I should do like 60 and make it this way wide. It's massive, and I gotta fuel all of it. So that's gonna be interesting to see how we do this. But this is it right now. It's built. It's 3 stacks of furnaces, which I think is too big for any furnace system, but this is how we roll, right? And I think we have everything set up properly. We should be good. All my hoppers are in. I actually bought out Narsman iron because of this. But yeah, this is the furnace system. This is gonna melt everything we need in like 10 seconds. All right, so before I show you the progress we made on the smelter, I think it's time we go ahead and do our daily mining trip, right? But I won't be mining for diamonds today. So I went and I gathered some supplies I need to start this mining trip. And I'm gonna grab that, and that. I don't know if you could tell by now what I'm gonna be making. Well, what we're gonna be mining for yet, but I'm gonna come here, grab all these, grab some sand. So I think by now you know what we're gonna go do. And what I need now is just tons of gunpowder. So I am going to go ahead and try to grab as much of this as I can. I do have 5 shulker boxes of sand. So hopefully that's enough to get me at least 1 shulker box of sand. I mean TNT. That's my goal, right? I want to really go ahead and get myself some netherite. What else do you mine for with TNT, right? It's just netherite. So I want to go ahead and get tons of that. And to get that, we need TNT. That's the best way to do it, because bed binding for netherite is just insane. I don't know how people do it. So let me go ahead and get this all set up, and I'll come back to you once I have the TNT finish. All right, so let's head to the nether, and we'll find a spot to go do some blasting. So what I'm thinking we go is towards my farming area, because I don't think anybody's ever been over there. So over there should be a good place to start TNT in. So this is a basalt biome, but I think if we go here, we do end up in nether waste. Yeah, here we go. So let me go down, and hopefully I can go somewhere that doesn't have this much lava. All right, so we are on level 15. I'm not sure I'm gonna get out, but so go in the comments, let me know how many netherite you think we're gonna get if we use up all. Yeah, if we use up all our TNT, it's a chest, and yeah, a lot of TNT. Let me know how much netherite you think we'll get from doing this, because I think we should be able to get a good amount, hopefully. So yeah, let me go ahead, dig a nice long tunnel, and see where we go with this one. All right, so we're back, and that was the longest mining trip I ever done in my life. I think it took like maybe 4 hours of just mining, so that was not fun. We're not doing that again. Nether mining is never fun. But let's take a look at what we got so far, right? All right, so we have this one, and these are just resources I found. I wanted to keep some of these. So we have all these here. We have a lot of gravel, some netherite, some of these. I'm gonna put all my netherite here, and then I'll just smelt them. I'll need them for another project coming up soon. And yeah, I know you could see the amount of ancient debris we got so far, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing to have this much ancient debris. But the only thing is, we did use like a full shulker box of TNT, and we got 2 stack and 14, which will be nice to smelt down. So let me toss them in here. So did you guess 2 stack and 14? What is that? That's 242 ancient debris. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. I think we're good for the season. I don't think I'll need ancient debris again for the rest of the season, and that's good. Now, what I want to go do now, I want to go ahead and work on this. And I didn't show this yet. This is where we're at right now with this. Let's take a quick look at the current progress I made with this. I just need a break from all this. It's a lot of block placing and things like that. So I'm mining to take a break, right? So we have the bamboo planted down, which is nice. And I'm working on putting the rails in now. It's a lot of rails, as you can see. It takes a ton of rails just to get it set up. We're almost done. I'll do like an item unloader over this side, a hopper unloader on this side, and a bunch of chests that sends it over there. So we should be good. But right now, what I have to go do is get my rails. I'm gonna need more rails on this. And this is why I've been keeping the gold I find. Because I need this, I need power rails. Let's see, redstone. So I'll grab some more redstone. I'm gonna try to make some more power rails, but I think we're almost out. So I'm gonna go and try to place the rest of this rails, and I will come back and catch you when it's done. All right, so that is all of the rails done. So we're good to go there. I think the next thing left for us to do now is to go ahead and place the minecart hopper over here. So let me get some supplies and start it off. So we're gonna need a bunch of hoppers and some wood. So we have 44 hoppers and 28 chests. So just gonna go over here to get this set up. And what I'm thinking we do is actually come out a block or two like this. And then we put a full block here. So we have a barrel here, which I like to put in my minecart unloader. And then we go ahead and put hoppers on top of them. I normally do chests, so this is my first time trying barrels. We'll see how that goes. So let me go ahead and finish placing these hoppers. We also want to add a block here. Now we need repeaters and comparators. All right, so repeater and comparators assemble. We just put the comparators here. So now we want to add a block here. So I'm gonna go here, put a block there. You can leave that or remove that. I like to remove them. And then go blocks like this. And the way this is supposed to work, right? I'm gonna stop this hopper so it doesn't send item through. If I toss an item in there, oh, it won't even actually go in. But if I put an item in here, it'll send a signal. And we want that signal to stop any hopper minecart that's here so it can unload as long as the item is going out of here, right? So the way we'll do that is actually get a repeater, put a repeater here. But as you can see, that's not giving a signal, right? So we need to come here, grab that, and I believe this is what I need. That's off. As you see, that's off, right? We want that on. No, this is good. When it's like this, it'll turn it off, and if there's no item here, it'll turn it on, right? Like this. So when the item goes in here, it'll turn it off, and when the item come out, it'll send the card back and forth, right? So this should work perfectly fine. I think this is good, actually. This is the setup. So this is what the hopper unloader will look like. Comparator, block, redstone torch, block, repeater, block. And if you use this, it should work perfectly fine as a regular minecart on hopper, and you shouldn't need to worry about anything else. This should just be all good. So I'm gonna place these here, right? And then we're just gonna go also place, I wanna place these first. And now with the redstone torch in, we could place the blocks. And we place the repeaters now. And these repeaters don't need any setting, just leave it on one tick, that should be fine. And that's good. This hopper minecart is pretty much done. All I gotta do now is fix these. So let me go ahead and finish placing it this way. And this is the minecart unloader. It's done now. So technically this could start running. We could start putting minecarts here and let it run. There's one more thing I want to do with this because I don't want to have minecarts running here all day. So I'm thinking about putting a clock on here. The next thing I want to do is make this way so a way that we could turn this off, right? And the best way to do that would be to use these. I think I could do it here. Yeah, and with this now, we should be able to push these guys up. I should be able to put a sticky piston here now to push these guys up. That will turn this off, so my carts will not go back and forth. All right, so now I have some tedious block placement to do. And it's gonna start with these. I'm using mangrove leaf because they're just easy to get. So I want to start here and I want to cover this entire farm in leaves. All around needs to have leaf. The reason why I'm using leaf is because these are going to be broken by a flying machine, and leaf is not something that can be moved by a flying machine. So we should be good in that aspect. So let me go ahead and get this party started. This is going to be a lot of block placement to do. So yeah, let me get on that and I'll come back when this is complete. All right, progress time. Let's take a look what we did so far. So I set this up here. The fuel side is all set. I still gotta figure the input out. I haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna come back and deal with that some other time. Well, not some other time, but later in the video. So the way this is set up right now is once item gets in here, it gets pushed here. I'm gonna use water lines, so I'll need some blocks to put there to make it, you know, get there. I'm not gonna be able to do this until after I finish, actually. So for the time being, we're gonna put leaves here for now because I really just don't have anything better to use right now. You can do something like this and just get some water. And if you put some water here, It's gonna run. It shouldn't get all at the end. There we go. I will eventually do it all the way across, and then it's gonna shoot stuff here. It's gonna roll in here in the fuel system and cook it up for me. So now what I need to build is the hopper system. So I am thinking we do, first of all, I really like how this look with the lights, and I might just put more lights in it. For example, if I hit my shaders and you look at this at night, it's really nice. I really like how this looks. I'm thinking of putting more lights at the bottom, but we're gonna come back to that in a bit. So for this particular one, so I want to build a little ramp up here for the flying machine, because we got to put a flying machine somewhere here. And I figure if I build it this way, it won't be too big and it won't like break the server. That's my goal, is to make sure the machine doesn't like cause too much server lag. So I don't want to break all these at the same time. So let me get some supplies and we're going to go ahead and make some flying machines. So it's been some time and I kind of did a thing. It's a live stream later, some building and rebuilding later. Let me show you what we did so far. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. So far, we're almost done. The only thing left for me to do is put an input. I still haven't put an input. So right now we have this. I need to change this too to make this faster. So we'll change that at a later date. But for now, I have the system going. It's picking stuff up. Yeah, they've been storing a barrel and the hoppers and stuff like that. I have to do some way to make those hopper faster. So what I plan to do, and I'll do this later, is put droppers here and drop it, shoot in water stream and send it over there faster. Hopefully that's faster than hoppers. But for now, this is what we have. And let's take a look at all this setup. I have the flying machines and they're all connected to a daylight sensor. So once a day, this will send this machine off down the way. It'll farm them, come back and stay here for the whole day. And yeah, so that will be done once. I think it's twice a day actually. I think daylight sensors go off twice a day, even if you sleep on the server. And then we also have these little slime blocks here that if you flip that lever, the slime blocks go up. And once they go up, they stop the hoppers from going. The hoppers come here and they just stop. This is how you turn off the hopper. This way you don't always have hoppers running around in the world. So this whole farm has an off and on switch, but once it gets prime and going, it should be good. And the biggest problem I have right now is this. As you can see, we put lights all around because I got the lights flex, right? You know, I have so much frog lights. It's a flex. I'm gonna have to build a bigger farm for that so I can flex with, you know, with that too, but later. So water stream running to hoppers. These hoppers actually run all the way across and will set up to fuel all 192 hoppers. So that's 3 stacked. It'll fuel all, it'll send there. So I did this thing with the pickle where you align the items and then it goes all the way there. And these here allow the items to actually flow off to the side. Over here, you might be able to see a little bit. See, they come here, they hit this, and then they align back to the end here and end up in the hopper. Now I need to test if I can actually move a hopper from minecart in water. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Let's go to the test world and do a quick little test and see. Okay, so the test right now is to see if this hopper minecart will go in there up the water stream and come back and end up in the other side. I don't know if it will. Take 2. Let's see if this is any better. Nope, that does not work either. Let's try it again. Take 3. Oh, that works like a charm. And then, right, so once it comes there, let's try it again. Maybe this way with its different type of momentum, it'll come straight over. I should just get a button, shouldn't I? Goes there, it jumps up. Maybe if I remove this, let it actually bounce higher in the air. Oh, look at it go. It does eventually. Okay, so let's get back on the server and see how we could actually use this in the server. All right, so the super smelter is pretty much done. And we're gonna go ahead and run our first test. Let me show you what I've done so far. As you can see, I cleaned up here a little bit so we have less mess. And the system you might have just saw me testing is this here. So let's go ahead, let's grab some product and see how fast we can smelt some stuff. And what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and, nope, not jump in the water. Seriously. We're gonna grab a chest of this, well, a shulker of that, right? And we're gonna toss this in and see how long it how long it takes to smelt. So I have a minecart unloaded here, a minecart loader that should load this cart up. It's all empty. This is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you could see. Take a screenshot if you want to do something similar like this. I have a count. Unfortunately, I haven't got the count to be fully exact. It's like the last 3 of these are not going to get items, but whatever. So let's toss this in here. This should be good. And it's going to go to like 2 stack and 50 something before it sends it off. All right, close enough. So it's not full efficiency, right? And let's take a quick, let's follow this around. So it's gonna go up here, shoot up here, come out here. I find that to be the most amusing thing ever. And the furnace should all kick on. There we go. And I think we should be able to see all of them, right? Yeah, we should. I did set it up so we can see all of them going, and there we go. And I should get time. Yeah, let's see how long it takes to get it to do this entire shuttle box. Oh, it's out already? Oh yeah. Okay, so there's a few things with it. I have to make this a little longer, but it's gonna come back, go here, reload. I could set this in a way where it does like 3 to 4 hoppers, where like when the minecart hopper gets like maybe here, it starts filling up another one, send it, and then just keep storing it. But this is gonna keep going back and forth, and as you can see, woohoo, this is amazing. It's already starting to come down. We could definitely do more hoppers in there, because look how fast these guys cut off. See, this one is already running. That cart hasn't even come back yet, and they should stop. See? So we could definitely put a few more minecart hopper in here, but this thing is just rolling in. And there's several bottleneck spots you're gonna have up here. This is technically working now, and it's coming in. And what I'm doing, it's coming back here and it's dropping, and then run over this line here and goes back here. And then when it's loaded up, it's gonna come around here and go through here and follow that path. This could be a little better. There's a few things we could still do to make this a little bit more efficient. One of the things we could do is add droppers over there for the items instead of it coming there. Instead of it coming through hoppers, do droppers. And yeah, I kind of want to see this thing finish. And while do this, let me show you the fuel system. So I made some changes here since you last saw this. The server's gonna experience some lag now. Nice, it sends it, awesome. Ooh, like I mentioned, the server's gonna experience a little lag once it goes the first time because it's full, right? It's a lot of bamboos breaking out. But right now, what's happening here? Let's see if I can get in here. Ooh. Yeah, no. Our frame rates are gonna take a dip. Let's get out of here. So what's gonna happen, right, is the upper mine car is gonna come, pick up the items from here, unload them. Wait, I can't see. Unload them here. There's a lot of items. And as it unload them, they're gonna end up in droppers. But let's go back here. There we go. That's the clicking you want to hear. And everything will just flow in like this. It's much faster than it was before. See? Items are just flowing in at super speed. Look at all these items. And then they get pushed up a water stream and they come all the way over here. And it'll just flow all the way down. So honestly, you'll just need to run that once when you're fueling something up, and this should be more than enough because I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up with items being burned. And it should send this even if it's not like, yeah, it's empty, it's full, we're good. But yeah, this is the system, we're good to go. The last set item is still pouring in. It still took way too long to get the items in the furnace. I think that's like 6 minutes, and we still have like another 6 stack to come down. I believe they already finished smelting, but it's just getting them to the chest. So 7 minutes or so to smelt a shuttle box of item. Yeah, so that's what, almost, let's see. Are we done? We're still coming in. So smelting wise, it takes about 6 minutes, 7 minutes to smelt 1,700 items. Yeah, that's pretty good though. So I think this is the furnace system. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play around a little bit more in different ways to make this a little bit more efficient, a little bit more nice looking. So I think that's it for this particular project. I think this project is done. We finally have a furnace system that could do a lot of smelting for us. But for now, I think that's it. I think this project is good. This is smelting almost 1,700 items in 7 minutes. But I think we are good. And I think this is where we're going to call it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We built this mega massive farm. We built 2 of these farms. It's been like 2 weeks, but this alone is like a super omega farm, man. It's really, really good. So yeah, we're smelting about 3 stacks of item a minute. That's like 230 stacks an hour and 14,000 item an hour. So the furnace system is amazing. You could literally just bulk smelt it, and because of the fuel system, you don't got to worry too much about fuel. 14,000 item an hour. Yeah, this farm is amazing. This is your host, Average Gaming. We'll catch you again in the next one. If you enjoyed this, want to see more, don't forget to go ahead at the bottom there, hit that like and subscribe button. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, as more is to come with this world, because we have a lot of plans, a lot of big plans to go. And this is not even my biggest plan yet. So I will catch you all a little later. Your host, Average Gaming, signing out. Good night, folks.